Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'll be doing the CSEC English A May-June 2019 paper 1. But if you're visiting my channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you are alerted when new videos are being uploaded. Also, give this video a thumbs up by liking it. It does help in allowing this video to reach as many students as possible. Also, you'll be noticing that ads will be playing on the videos. Please don't skip them. It is your way of showing appreciation for the effort and the time and the hard work that goes into preparing these videos for your benefit. So let's get into this paper. We'll be focusing on the discrete items today, questions 1 to 25. So let's get into items 1 to 5. The instruction says each sentence in this section has one underlined word or phrase. Choose from the four suggested answers the word which is closest to opposite in meaning to the underlined word or phrase. So we'll be looking at our antonyms. Let's go into question 1. It says, we found her appreciative of the help that we had given to her on this matter. Now, when we think of the word appreciative of, we know someone who is appreciative is very much thankful. They're grateful for what help or assistance they have received. So the opposite of that would be C. So C would be our answer. So C for that. Let's ungrateful for. Let's go on to number 2. Their actions showed that they were firm in their rejection of the new law. Now, we know rejection means that the person, another word for rejection is denial or refusal. So if we're looking for the opposite, so the opposite of refusal would be acceptance. So C would be our answer for that. Let's go on to question number 3. It says, constructive criticism is neither appreciative nor encouraged by some of our peers. No constructive criticism. When someone gives constructive, it means that it is very much helpful to the individual who is receiving it. So it's usually done in a positive manner to be of assistance to the person. So if it is in a positive manner, then and it is beneficial to the individual who is receiving it, then the opposite would be B. So B would be our answer. Negative. Let's go on to number 4. Number 4 says, they always displayed a lackadaisical approach to their studied, so no one was surprised at their results. So lackadaisical means that the person is careless, they're laid back, they're casual, or another word, lazy. Now we realize that C and D are synonyms of lackadaisical, so that would be out. We're looking for the opposite. And the answer would be A, keen, because keen means being eager. That person is enthusiastic or dedicated. So we know that would be our answer. So A would be our answer for that. Let's go to number 5. As a result of the available evidence, the accused was apprehended and no further action was taken. Now, apprehended, now this word means being detained or held in custody, especially in the law, seized. Those are synonyms of the word apprehended. So if the person is held in custody, then it means that the opposite of that means that it is be released. So B would be our answer. Let's go on to items 6 to 10 now. The instruction says each sentence has either one or two words missing. Choose from the 4 options the word or pair of words which best completes the meaning of the sentence. So we're looking at sentence completion now. It says 6. After 2 years of probation, he was dash in the job because his employer found him to be an dash worker. So we know the answer for this is D. The answer for this is D. No, sorry, it's not D, but C. C would be our answer. So the two words confirmed and industrious. C would be our answer. Let's go to 7. When parents display the dash for one child, the others are likely to feel dash. This is a repeated question, so we know the answer is D. D for this one, preference and jealous. Let's go to number 8. It says dash people are likely to be afraid to take risks in life. Well, A, selfish, B, wealthy, C, cautious, D, knowledgeable. We know that it is cautious people. So the answer for this is C, cautious. Let's go on to number 9. 9 says the journalists were impressed by the dash of the statesman whose speeches had a profound dash on all who heard them. This is a repeated question, so we know the answer for this is B, eloquence and effect. Let's go to 10. Are you trying to dash that all along in your plot to oust the committee? The answer is D, insinuate. So the answer is D. Let's go on to number 11. So items 11 to 15, instruction says each sentence in this section is followed by 4 sentences, A, B, C, and D. Choose the one nearest in meaning to the original sentence. Read all 4 sentences before you select your answer. So we're looking at equivalent sentences. So 11 says, much is being done to develop tourism in our country by providing good hotel accommodation and facilities. A says it is important to provide good hotel accommodation and facilities for tourists. Now, the original sentence, it didn't say that it is important. It says much is being done to develop. So that would be out. B, good hotel accommodation and facilities are crucial if we want to develop tourism. A did not say that. Did not say that, so that would be out. C, we're doing a great deal to boost tourism by providing good hotel accommodation and facilities. That is our answer. We are doing a great deal to boost tourism is the same as much is being done to develop tourism. So C is our answer. D says, if we do not provide good hotel accommodation and facilities, tourists will not come to our country. That would be way out. So we know our answer is C. So as we always encourage to check all your answers to make sure that you're selecting the best suitable answer. Let's go to 12. 12 says, so engrossed was he in his task that he did not hear his sister enter the room. A says, his task was so difficult that he did not observe his sister's entry. Right away, we recognize that this answer would not be, A would not be our answer. This is out because he did not mention anything about being difficult, task being difficult. He said he was engrossed in his task. So that would be out. B says he did not hear his sister enter the room because of the job he was doing. No, they left out so engrossed. That's action. So that would be out as well. Third, C says his sister's entry did not attract his attention because he was enjoying what he was doing. No, there's nowhere in the original sentence that mentioned attract his attention. So that would be out. So our answer is D. He was so preoccupied with what he was doing that he was unaware of his sister's entry. So engrossed and preoccupied is basically the same thing. So D would be your answer. Let's go to 13. John told his parents in no uncertain terms that he was going to university as soon as he left school. A. John boasted to his parents that he was going to university as soon as he left school. No, the original sentence did not mention that John boasted, so that would be out. B. John told his parents that they should permit him to go to university after he left school. The original sentence said John told his parents in no uncertain terms, so that's a definite statement. So it was not asking for permission. So C says John made it quite clear to his parents that when he left school, he would go to university immediately. Now that is our answer. So C would be our answer. Let's look at D. John's parents were told that it was obviously his desire to attend university immediately after leaving school. Now, it says John's parents were told when the original sentence says John told his parents. So it did not specifically mention who told John's parents what. So that would be out. Let's go to 14. 14 says, the bright colors of the bird distinguished it from the others flying across the pale sky. A. The bright colors of the bird contrasted with the pale sky while it was flying. No, that word contrasted, the original sentence says distinguished. So that's quite a big difference. That bright color bird would have been stand out from the other birds flying. So contrasted would be out. B. The sky made the birds noticeable while flying as they had bright colors. Now there is a distinguish between one bird compared to the others. So the sky made the birds, that is where a problem is. It said the bright colors of the bird. So that would be out. C. Singular first, then it mentioned from other birds, others flying. C says the pale sky made the birds distinguished, particularly the one with the bright color. Here again, the pale sky made the birds. It was one bird that was distinguished from the others. So that would be out. So our answer for 14 is D. The bright colors against pale sky made the bird, crucial, the bird, stand out among those flying by. So D is our answer for 14. Let's go to 15. It says, I cannot understand why you have done this, since you tell me that Mark means a lot to you. A says, since Mark means a lot to you, the reason for your action is puzzling to me. Now, that is going to be your answer because the reason for your action is puzzling is the same thing as I cannot understand why you have done this to me. So A is our answer. Let's go to 16. Item 16 to 20. The instruction says some of the following sentences are unacceptable because of inappropriate grammar, idiom, or vocabulary. Some sentences are acceptable as it stands. No sentence contains more than one inappropriate element. Select the one underlined part that you feel is inappropriate and choose the corresponding letter A, B, or C. If the sentence is acceptable as it stands, choose D. Mark your choice on the answer sheet. So we're looking at usage, we're looking at error recognition. So let's get into that. So let's go to 16 now. We could reach the survivors neither by boat or by plane, and so we abandon our search as futile. Do we recognize any error? Absolutely we do. It's at B. So we notice the word neither. So that word B should be nor. Those two words always used together. So the answer is B. So that's where the error is. 17 says, I believe that if his attitude improves, his general performance will also improve. Is there any error there? No. There's absolutely no error there. So that would be D would be our answer for 17. Let's go to 18. She was not feeling well at the beginning of the journey, and sitting at the front of the car made her feel worse. Do we recognize any error? No. This sentence is acceptable as it stands. So let's go on to 19. Overcome by fear, I ran past my home without realizing that I had done so. So we're looking, so that word past. So we're looking, it should be past, P-A-S-T. So the answer for 19 is A. 20 says, the better of the two athletes claimed never to have used the dangerous drugs found in his possession. Is there any error there? Yes. It's at B because we're talking about the better of the two athletes, one individual. So we're looking for a singular verb. So the answer should be B should be claims. Claims. Let's go on to 21. Items 21 to 25. The instruction says each of the sentences in this section has one underlined word. Choose from the four options the word which is nearest in meaning to the underlined word. 21. It was impossible to rectify the error made by the computer since inaccurate information had been fed into it. Now we know the word rectify means to correct, to fix. So, right away, we recognize that our answer is going to be C, correct. So, C is our answer. Let's go on to 22 now. It says, the bank teller indicated that our account was dormant. Now, when an individual account at the bank is dormant, it means that no activity has been taking place, no transaction, nothing at all has been taking place for various months. So, dormant means inactive. So, 22 is A. 23 says the news story revealed the squalor of the old prison cells. Now, squalor means uncleanness, filthiness, or dirtiness. So, right away, we recognize that the words that is similar in meaning is D. Let's go to 24 now. A citizen is expected to show complete allegiance to his native land. Now, when an individual shows allegiance to his country, it means that they demonstrate a measure of commitment or loyalty. So, A, our final question says, for the first time in a decade, the company disclosed a deficit in its account. Now, this is an accounting term. Deficit means that there is a shortfall, a shortage. So, D would be our answer. So, this is it. We have come to the end of the CSEC English A, May, June 2019, paper 1. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for